Retired fire officers, with the help of the Fire Services Association, deliver a letter to the Prime Minister requesting that he puts measures in place to have an amendment to the Fire Service Act for the 2008 to 2010 period. The retirees claim they aren't receiving their updated pensions for their acting positions they held while in service. Mahalia Joseph has more.
President of the Fire Service Association, Leo Ramkissoon, said the agreement gives the fire officers who held acting appointments for periods of 3 years and more pensions based on their acting salaries, but that hasn't been happening.
Their pension is still being calculated based on the lower office. Now, this problem is really pertinent to fire service because other like services in the public service is not affected by this. The amendment was already done for other organizations such as the prisons and police and so on. Fire service seems to be the only organization that is being neglected in this respect.
Mr. Ramkissoon said they have raised the issue with the Chief Personnel Officer, the Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of National Security, as well as the Minister of National Security.
And therefore, because we have gotten no definitive responses from these offices, we are now calling on our dear Prime Minister, Dr. Rowley, to look into this issue, examine it, and issue the relevant instructions to have this matter resolved quickly.
Retired officer for 4 years, Michael Litren, spoke about the inconvenience of not receiving his money.
My substantive rank was fire station officer. I acted in the position of assistant divisional fire officer for in excess of 6 years. This matter, I was trying to address this all on my own. I went to the AG office, I went to the Minister of National Security, I even went to the Ombudsman. This, so far, it proved futile. This is why I have no choice but to come out with Mr. Ramkissoon and the others this morning.
He had been working in the service for 33 years. He gave us a breakdown on just how much money he's owed.
This is a difference of about $100,000 to my gratuity. And if you count, because next month will be 48 months since I retired. So if you count a difference in pension of about $2,000, that will bring it to about total figure about $200,000. So that is what I am looking for.
Aside from the retirees not receiving their updated pensions, Mr. Ramkissoon says fire officers have not been receiving their acting allowances for years and they are still awaiting back pay. Mahalia Joseph, C News.